Hi, everyone. Welcome. Come on in. It is Friday, and it's another beautiful day here in Alberta, in Calgary. Woo! Don't want to hold on. I'm moving my coffee because I ain't dumping this one again. I've dumped it before. I'm not going to dump this one again. So, welcome. Oh, for some reason, let me see. It isn't coming up here. Let's see. Oh. You're live? Yeah, it tells me. Okay, it tells me I'm live there. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm just checking my Facebook page because usually I can see things. Can't see too many things today. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, there I am. I am there. Okay. Nope, I won't. Oh, hopefully I can see people's comments. So I think, oh, yeah, I can just, okay, Erica just popped up. So good morning. Good morning. So hello, everybody. It's funny. Sometimes everything comes in and people get notifications and I see everybody's stuff. Other times I don't. So, I might just talk here all by myself, which is fine. Today's such a mixed bag of energies. I was on Instagram Live, and it just was so wonderful just to be out in nature, out connecting, and being there. And I felt really grounded and wonderful. Then I could feel as things were starting to, in the shenanigans of the planets, I could feel the shift, and I'm just like, okay, this is where some of the confusions can come in. This is where I feel there could be a little bit of anger, frustration. Don't bother me. Let me alone. I just want to be by myself kind of energy coming in. And yet you still have to deal with your day to day. So it's getting through your day. And one of the cards I pulled out this morning was the Fool reversed. And the Fool reversed is confusion on the journey you want to take and the direction you want to go on. Even though the Fool is going on a journey that he has no idea on where he's going, he's going on a journey. But yet when it's the Fool reversed, like there's still a little bit muddled. So a muddling type of energy. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's like making those big plans, sitting in the basement with all your friends, and you have these great plans, and you're going to go in the van, and you're going on a road trip, and it's going to be absolutely fabulous, and you're going to be going to all these places, and it's going to be great, and blah 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 blah. But there's no execution in the plan. And that's where I feel like sometimes there's no execution in the plan of what you want to do, or maybe it's just too big or too exorbitant that taking any direction on it is going to be a little bit tough. So in comes the Hermit, and the Hermit is asking us to take some time to reflect, taking a little bit of time on really looking at what are the plans you want to execute. Begin to be aware of how you're feeling, be aware of your situation and the people that are around you and the people that maybe you want around you, kind of thing. There is a little bit of contentious energy in the cosmos and in the air today. I feel like this is like very much where Mars is really wanting to get out of water. He wants to get into fire. So he wants to get into that Leo energy. I'm sort of little bit concerned about that. And we're in the throes of Mercury retrograde and coming up to a new moon, which is going to be a eclipse, and the eclipse, partial eclipse, but the partial eclipse is going to be over the North Node. Now, I would just to see that. I haven't seen a picture of it yet, but it would be interesting to see what parts that is going to be activate it with this, because the eclipse activate areas that it goes over. So, and we have a summit coming up, and with with the world leaders, and there's just something weird about things that are going to be coming up, especially with that summit. Especially, I just feel like there's some weirdness that's going to be activated right now that is going to take us in a crazy energy. And I do get, like, I know I was mentioning, like, sort of a sting operation. So some kind of con or something's out there that is being planned. So it's to be aware of what's being planned, what's going on, and what is that con that's happening. So there's something, or I feel like there's something up there that it's where groups meeting in a hotel room, and they're doing out their plan for this great con or this great sting operation that they want to do. And a summit comes in. So something to do with the summit. So there's something crazy that's going to happen there. Or I feel. I'm not, I don't want to say, I don't want to predict something crazy. Like, there's a feeling there that there's going to be something nutty. And that's going to be a activation for and it's like it's going to be an activation for everybody. And I got in the word call to arms. So an activation for call to arms, activation for people to stand up, people to give their reaction. So this is where a call to arm and activation is going to be happening. And today is starting this play into this activation, starting this play into this energy that's coming forth. And with that moon in Aries is kind of bringing in a little bit of a little bit of robust flame, a robustic flame that's coming in. So there's a lot of things that's going on. So it's making me kind of, I can feel it, and it's sort of making me aggravated with it, because I know there's something there that is there's just something, and it's very, very warring that I'm feeling. And I think this is why the Fool being reversed today is saying, are you sure you're going on the right journey? Or are you just deciding you're all just getting into this van or getting into this on this journey, and it's really not in the highest good for anybody? It's just a bunch of craziness that's going to happen out of it. Like you're discussing the future plans without enough action or organization to back these. So there's things that you want to do, but you haven't really organized yourself or backed up things in order for feeling really edgy, to have these things going. So short term rather than long term, need to calculate the necessary steps. And there are steps that are being calculated at this time, but I feel like there's a hidden veil for a lot of things that are coming in, and there's so much that's coming out, which is really crazy. Things like, Vietnam is now having COVID, and they haven't had COVID anything, throughout this whole so-called pandemic. And now they're coming out, but it seems like there's more is being initiated since the jab, since the vaccine. So there's more of a crisis happening around that. And sometimes I don't think people are aware of it or wanting to be aware of it. And a lot of fear across Canada that's being promoted, a lot of fear here in Canada. You go to Ontario, it's just crazy. Manitoba, it's just stupid, I think. But I think that's what's making a lot of this edginess coming in, is where people are, spring is here, summer is coming. We're coming to this strawberry new moon, which is a solar eclipse, and there's this wanting to move forward, like, but you're unable to make the long term, because there's so many uncertainties, there's so many unanswered questions, and such fear is being placed upon people, and not wanting to move forward, or they're too scared. There's a fear. But I know there's, with the summit, there's something there. There seems to be a lack of logic. Yes. Well, I'm just thinking of Biden going to this summit. And I know he's the president of, I get it. He's the president of the United States. But I mean, come on, guys. He doesn't have his full fucking faculties. And, I saw a clip of him in Oklahoma, and then he talked to these 2 5-year-olds, and then went back up and talked about purgatory. This is kind of like their purgatory. And with purgatory, there's layers to purgatory, right? There's layers to purgatory. And, when he's saying that, and he mentioned ice cream to them, into making sure that they get their ice cream, because they're sitting there watching this old man, it must be boring for you being 5. So, you're going to get ice cream as a reward. So what are the rewards that you're going to be receiving by doing something that is, it's kind of like that lustful thing, where it's like, oh, if you come and do this, and your life will be so fabulous, and it's a split second, come in here and you'll receive this, and we will give you that, maybe just a little bit of something, it's that lustful energy within purgatory, because purgatory, there's layers to purgatory. There's different levels to it. And within those levels, there's the level of lustful. And this level that comes in is kind of like saying that if you want this, if you want to do that over here, you got to get this, and we'll give you this in return, so you can go over and do that. So it's very Plutonian, because Plutonian works in, in a trio. So if you get this, I will give you this lottery ticket, and you may win $10 million. So now you're able to go out and live your life freely. So there's this energy of that kind of craziness, and it's like, that seems very seedy, that seems very underhanded. It doesn't seem true. Like, it doesn't seem like, okay, what are you hiding? What are you concealing? And what's being concealed? So I think there's something there that's being concealed through it all. So there's something that's being concealed in order to stop you from entering into, the staircase of heaven. So I got the stairwell, to enter those steps into the destiny that you want to go into. So with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, okay, what are the short-term things that you can do to sort of decipher exactly the longer distance that you want to take? What are those short little journeys that you can begin to partake? Because the Fool and the Hierophant are both major arcanas, and being major arcanas, that means we have to pay attention. They're not the filler. The filler is the page. The page is the filler of the life, saying, okay, there's something here that's happening in the higher echelons of this energy that we need to be paying attention to, because we don't have the full energy or the full information. And this is a waning moon, and this waning moon is it's coming into the dark phases. So, and with a partial eclipse, so not everything is going to be shown. There's going to be something there that's going to be hidden. There's going to be something that is not going to be fully revealed at this time. It's going to be hidden. So what is going to be, what is being hidden? We don't know yet. So like this sting operation, you have to be aware. You have to be aware of everything that's around you. And it's almost like you can't drop your guard, because dropping your guard is just going to get you into trouble. So the angels are coming in, or the energies are coming in. It's kind of like a very beautiful flowing that's coming forth, that they're saying, okay, for you, what you need to do is come into your grounding and focus on the little short trips and destinies you can do within your own self, within your own journey. What is that needs to be done? So it could be, you got to do grocery shopping, or you got to do whatever. But it's something, it's not very big, it's not very overwhelming, but it's just the short little things that need to get done. And in doing that, that's going to help you with the clarity and give you a fuller understanding of what's coming forward. Yeah. But that there's going to be, there's something fucked up's going to happen, or something's going to come out in the news. I feel more rumbling, more volcanoes are going to start erupting. So there's a lot more shifting that's happening. But it's like those butterflies, that I was writing about for people with their tarot horoscopes. And the butterflies, you have a journey. What is your journey? Focus on your journey. Focus on what your journey is. Focus on where you are comfortable. If this is where you're comfortable, awesome. If it's not, where do you want to journey to? Like, where is that comfort for you? And begin to start looking at that. So it's always something. I remember back in 2017 or even 2018, and that it was like I could say, oh, today's just a moderate day, today's just a mild. Every day, since 2020, every day's been fucking extreme, like through the max, like crazy extreme energies. So we're going through these crazy extreme energies, and all we can do is embrace, and all we can do is just take one day at a time. That's all we can do, baby. So grab your coffee and your tea and enjoy your day. It's a Friday. It's Freya day. It's party day. It's Venus day. She's in Cancer, so she wants to feel good with everything that's going on. So what is that feel good energy that you want? It is a standoffish. There's conflict, clarity. Whatever you're seeing, pay attention. It's true, even if you don't like it very much. And choose your response carefully. Take a different approach. And that's with Mars in Cancer, answering to the moon in Aries. And it's a contra-parallel to Pluto in Capricorn. So actions taken under this aspect. So there's actions taken under this, and it's proceeding with caution. So do things with caution. Be direct, but manage your anger. Anger isn't necessarily going to serve you, and that has to do with Mars in Cancer and Moon in Aries. That's where the anger is. I can, because I'm a moon baby. My moon baby's at 0 degrees, and it's in Cancer. So my moon is amplified 100 times of whatever the energy is of that sign. So whatever is and it's the ruler. I get an amplification of wherever the moon is. So I'm really feeling that aggravation that's coming out. And it's a hard aspect. There's a hard aspect to the nodes of fate on, are you getting the answers that you want? And what are you searching for? Or are you getting lost in trying to find the answers? Are you getting lost in I got like a huge library. Are you getting lost in the library of trying to find out all the facts and not living the life? And that can make you a little bit angry with that. So something to think about today. Karmic release starts tonight. So for those who are wanting to join me, definitely come on in. Let me know. There are payment plans with it. And if you're wanting to book a natal chart reading, let's get going, or coaching sessions. So we got the coaching sessions will be coming up, and And natal chart. They keep taking me away. Like I keep seeing things that are really bizarre. But some of them I have to decipher some of the information, some of the things that are coming in yet, because some of it just doesn't. Some of it just is weird. It's kind of eerie weirdness, and some of the alignments that are coming forth, which is really not too sure. Not too sure. So keep aware, choose your response carefully, and take a different approach. Don't get into conflict. Try not to get into conflict today. It may not be a good thing. Just saying. So have a blessed day, and may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Blessed be everybody. Is that the vibe you're getting? It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. But blessed be. And I'm going to have to decipher because I'm seeing something really fucked up. So I'm going to have to sit on this one. Have a blessed one. We'll talk to you later. And for those who are in the karmic release, we'll see you tonight at 6:30, baby. Blessed be.